Hey guys, what's up? So I'm all packed and ready to go to the horse show today, and it is just me. I'm the only person from my barn showing, so this should be fun. Let's go. So we started our day doing the course walk for the Derby, and I was just showing in the Derby and then my division. So we just walked the course because we didn't know which I would be doing first. We started out doing my division, so I warmed up for a bit, popped over a few jumps, and then went around my courses. And since I was doing my full division, which is 3 jumping courses and a flat class, and the Derby all in one day, I didn't do the medal or the classic, so we kept it simple. Now, I will preface by saying I hate how I was riding in my division classes. I don't know why I was doing all the things I was doing. Mainly just like with my body. I think I was being like very tense and not good. But this was my first course, which was my best course, and this ring at this show apparently sets the lines very long, and it's just this ring, and I've never shown in this one before. So my trainer told me, she's like, you're gonna have to go down the lines, and I underestimated how much you were actually gonna have to go down the lines, because I was like pushing so much to just make it down. So yeah, and I was just being very stiff, and it wasn't a good combination, but shockingly, this was my best course out of all of them because I got the strides in all the lines, and I didn't miss a distance except for the first line where I had kind of a long distance out, but still made it work. This was my second trip, which was by far my worst. I basically didn't make it down the first line in the 5, and I added, which you'll see, and then I kind of got launched to a jump and then added in the other line. And I think I was focusing so much on like getting him to go forward because this ring is also quite small, and then I like wasn't using my ring, and then like he wouldn't turn because I wasn't using enough leg, and then what would happen in the last corner, like you saw, where he'd kind of just fall out, and then I like couldn't help him, so then it doesn't look good, and I'm aware these are some of like the worst courses I've done in a while, and it's a shame, but it is our first show together, so yeah, we made it down that one with another little long spot. And Guevara, he doesn't even have a short stride. Like, he doesn't have a massive stride, but like he could make it down these lines. This one I was asking him to wait, and then he went for the long spot. But look, that was a 7, which that line is set as a 6. And the 7 looked totally calm and like a good pace for the launched in stride. So like the fact we were basically cutting out a stride each line. So to ride down these lines in the strides that they were set for, I think they were set too long because we got the 7 and it looked perfect. So this is my third course again, which is the same as the first course because hunters are so interesting. I know, right? Yeah. The one thing I will say that I think I was doing good at this show was picking him up and not having him like drop his head and get unbalanced, which was nice. And then this one, we launched. We definitely launched. We were just going around like a rocket because we were literally subtracting from the lines. It's fine. I'm fine. First course, we got 3rd out of 9. And then 2nd and 3rd, we got 7th out of 9. And Guevara moves very well. Like, he can win the classes. He has won the classes, you know. So, you know, not our day. And also the adding strides or launching, and then we also chip into the last jump on this course, obviously is why we got the 7th. But 3rd wasn't bad for a course with still some mistakes. So I know this horse can do it. I just was not on it that day.
Yeah, the way she rides that now.
And I was forcing my mom to take pictures all day. So here are some lovely pictures she took. And yes, they are quite edited because they were really dark. After jumping, we had our under saddle, which this is just video while we were walking around waiting for more people. But he got 2nd, which I was very proud of. I think we missed 1st because this pony looked like it was about to cut right in front of us, and that shocked both of us. So we were a little slow on our right lead pickup. But after we, you know, finished flatting, I literally had to like throw on my shad belly and run over to the other ring to derby, which I love derbying. Now, you guys saw the title or thumbnail, and yes, I got 1st place out of 18 people, which was shocking. And I am just so proud of him and me, and this course was like what I needed after our crappy division results. So I was proud to know that, like, oh, I still could ride. This jump, they were setting it up so that a lot of horses would swap after, and he didn't. And then we had a kind of tight turn to this line, which was set as a 7, which was not a hard 7. You could kind of just ride down it. And the first 6 jumps in the course are literally just like hunter jumps. It's single line, single line. So then we come around to jump 4, which is just a single. And he nails it. We didn't miss a single distance. We didn't miss a single lead change. Like, everything that I saw, I made a decision to like hold for and like fit it in. So then we come around to the 2nd line, which I just ride nicely to. Kind of have to go a little bit, but it's not crazy, and I don't get launched out of either line. Then we come around to the option, which the first jump on course was the high option. Low option was like one at an angle. So we took the high option here as well, and he did really well. This was like one of the hardest turns in the course, and I cut it like a little short. So I definitely had to use the length of the jump to like stay out because I got like kind of close. So I definitely pushed him left to jump the kind of side of the jump. But then that was bending to this single here, which he did really well. And there were really no options in this course to like do handy turns or like literally anything. So then we came around to the other option, took the high option. He did really well, stayed straight after. And then we came like all the way around to the trot jump versus like trotting and then coming all the way around cantering. So we waited like a good bit to trot, and then my dad kind of lost us. He was filming. He did the trot jump good, but we landed on the wrong lead, so we had to do a quick change, which he is perfect about his changes. And then we came to the last jump, which the only thing that I saw people doing handy was slicing this jump by coming like from the other side of the options. And then I kind of tried to get him to land the right lead, but he did not. So we had to quick change. But here are some more photos that my mom took. These came out better because the lighting was actually in her favor this time around. Our course was by no means perfect, but it was a hunt and go, and our hunt was an 87 and our go was an 85. So that combined us with 172 points, which landed us in 1st place, which I was just so proud of. I got to do my victory gallop, and I was just so happy with him. The ribbon actually fell off on the end, and I managed to catch it, which was really funny. So I am back home now, and today ended up being a pretty good day, I would say. I got my first place derby ribbon, and then also my water bottle, Partridge Run, and then my saddle pad that also says champion. And then for my other division, I got my second for the undersaddle, which was, I think, only because when I was about to get my right lead canter, I really thought the pony that was on my outside was about to cut in, but instead they just did like this really tight, like literally they just like turned in place, but I thought they did a sharp turn right, so I thought they were about to cut right in front of me. So then I was like, wait. And then when I went to go, it was like not as smooth. So I think that's the only reason. And then we got third in our first trip, and then we got our 7th, which isn't bad because I think there was like 9-10 people. So yeah, I mean, derby, 18 people. So yeah, overall, I think it was a pretty good day. First ever show. And yeah, looking forward to whatever's next. Hopefully it's Florida. And thanks for watching. Bye.